You should never take a point. I mean, in all boxing, I rarely see a guy take a point right away. And he was holding me for 20 seconds straight, and he didn't call the hold. So the moment I got my hand free, I socked him in the face.
In a recent interview with Patrick Bet David, Ryan Garcia talked candidly about how the referee denied him a knockout. Ryan's father, Henry Garcia, also criticized the judge who ruled the bout a draw, and he had some harsh words for the dishonest referee. Take a look at Devin Haney's post-fight interview.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Fucked up. You know he was kicking his ass. Four knockdowns? Yeah.
Jeez.
And well, a draw? Get me the fuck out of here.
So
But that ref was biased too.
it was a
That ref was biased.
Entertainment The Adult expressed his anger over the referee's decision and mentioned that Kingry had been robbed during the fight.
After Ryan Garcia knocked him down, turning that round into a 9-8, I was livid. I couldn't believe not a warning, but he docked him a point. I said the fix his hands. I said the fix his.
The fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney has turned into the most contentious of the year, and Garcia has finally spoken out about how he was denied a victory. Stay tuned to see what he has to say about it in his most recent interview. Ryan Garcia and Patrick Bet David recently sat down to discuss the fight, which Garcia won by a majority decision. The two were particularly interested in the contentious decisions made by the referee during the fight. They watched the first round's footage, and Garcia had some interesting things to say. Garcia expressed a great deal of frustration and dissatisfaction with the decisions made by the referee during his fight with Devin. Garcia emphasized how he felt the referee treated him unfairly by docking him a point right after he punched Haney, following an incident in which Haney held him without charging him. He also noted that in boxing, it is unusual for a referee to dock a point on the first offense without warning, which is what happened to him. Additionally, he made note of the fact that even the commentators questioned the referee's decisions, questioning their fairness and suggesting that the point be given back. This reaction from the commentators, who normally attempt to maintain objectivity, highlighted the perceived unfairness or bias in the referee's actions. Garcia thought that this incident, along with others, suggested that there may have been some funny business or inappropriate behavior. Garcia also thinks that the referee was bribed, which is why they made such contentious rulings during Ryan's father's fight. With Ryan's performance, which he saw as obviously dominant, Henry Garcia also attacked the judge who gave the fight a draw, implying incompetence or bias. His displeasure also extended to the referee, whom he accused of being biased and chastised for the point deduction C during the fight, which he found to be unjustified. Adult YouTuber Shoebiz also talked about the contentious way the boxing event was handled, voicing strong feelings about what he saw as injustices done to Ryan Garcia. He implied that there was an attempt to deny Ryan Garcia a decisive victory through dubious officiating and judging choices. Showbiz also emphasized the referee's point deduction, stating that it changed what would have been a 10-8 round for Garcia to a 9-8 round, thereby having a big impact on the fight's scoring. Shees expressed disbelief and disappointment, claiming that Ryan Garcia clearly controlled the fight and that the officials were trying to give Haney every chance to win or draw the match. He called these actions the fix, while Garcia and the others have been pointing out the controversial decisions made by the referee during the fight. Devin's team believes King's 3 extra pounds gave him a significant advantage in helping him win the fight. Eddie Hearn, the promoter of the fight, also expressed frustration.
Didn't think he boxed well, really.
How much do you feel the 3 pounds had an effect on what was
Massive.
going
It
on?
wasn't the £3, it was what they weighed tonight. So I would have liked to have seen Ryan Garcia weigh in this morning, personally, but it is what it is.
Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia dropped a bomb and explained why he was 3 pounds overweight for the bout against Devin. Recently, Kingry took to X, saying Floyd Mayweather gave him the order to be overweight for the fight. He wrote, "Fleck told me to come in over 3 pounds." Not too long after, Kingry also posted a picture of him and Floyd on a FaceTime call, with Mayweather holding up 3 fingers. Don't forget that Garcia had to pay Haney $1.5 million for missing weight according to their wager, but the dream seemed okay with Garcia's extra 3.2 pounds. He even implied that it didn't matter what weight Garcia came in at because he would still beat him. Of course, that wasn't the case, but Garcia's post implies it was a calculated move, especially considering Floyd Mayweather's attempt to call off the fight earlier, which seems highly likely.
So leave me in the dark, swimming with the
Long before the fight was officially announced, Garcia and Mayweather were seen together in Los Angeles. Later, it was revealed that Garcia was dropping Haney to fight Raleigh Romero, but that didn't work out, so Garcia went back to Haney. The 25-year-old even acknowledged the fact, revealing that Floyd had asked him to avoid fighting Haney. Not to mention the leaked sparring footage of Devin Davis versus Bill Haney, which Garcia claimed Floyd had given him. Given the evidence, it appears likely that Garcia is telling the truth, especially in light of the most recent Instagram Live footage showing Money blaming Bill Haney for Devin's defeat. It appears as though the boxing legend had everything planned out from the beginning.
For some help. You need some help. Help the other motherfucking night. You need some help the other motherfucking night.
Oh, nigga, listen, your son need help tonight, nigga, not the other night.
You need some help with your son?
Floyd Mayweather was a major factor in Ryan Garcia's victory, but Kingry was the one who put in the work and earned the win. The boxing community was shocked by the outcome, and many people expressed their feelings. Many people, including Andy Ruiz Jr., thought Devin would prevail in this bout.
I was shocked because the way that Garcia was fooling everybody, saying that he wasn't training, he was smoking, drinking. I was shocked. I was really shocked. I thought David Haney was going to box him around.
Ruiz expressed his admiration and surprise for Garcia's victory over Devin after the fight. He also highlighted Garcia's cunning strategy of deceiving the public and his opponents about how well prepared he was for the fight. Ruiz pointed out that Garcia had led many people to believe that he was not taking his training seriously and was instead indulging in harmful activities like drinking and smoking. This tactic, in Ruiz's opinion, added to the shock of Garcia's performance and victory because it seemed he was not in fighting condition. Ruiz was especially pleased with the fight's result because of Devin Haney's aggressive tactics, which he believed accentuated Garcia's advantages. He suggested that Haney would have been better off taking a more calculated and strategic approach, implying that Haney made a tactical blunder by choosing to fight Garcia aggressively. In his analysis, Ruiz praised Garcia's capacity to overcome these obstacles and prevail despite the circumstances that appeared to be against him in the run-up to the fight. Ruiz expressed a mixture of amazement at Garcia's strategic deception and gratitude for his capacity to perform under pressure, which ultimately resulted in a successful outcome against Han. He emphasized this as evidence of Garcia's skill and mental toughness in the ring, successfully converting what many saw as a disadvantage into a decisive victory. Additionally, Davis offered his thoughts on the battle, highlighting Garcia's strength as a crucial element in the result. Given the widespread belief that Haney was the better boxer, Davis called the fight a stunning development in boxing. He said that Garcia's ability to injure Haney early in the fight changed the dynamic significantly, and Garcia's power was what determined the outcome of the bout.
Really, after the first round, we was like on eggshells. We like, oh, because I was just thinking Devin was just gonna box the whole fight, but after the first round, after he hurt him, after Ryan.
Davis expressed shock at the way the fight played out, noting that Garcia's early big hits appeared to affect Haney psychologically and physically. He also noted that Haney seemed cautious the rest of the fight, probably because of the early knockdown, which had a lasting effect on his confidence and strategy. Furthermore, Davis chastised Garcia for not fighting at weight, implying that Garcia had an unfair advantage by being over the weight limit, which he felt tainted the fight's integrity. Nevertheless, he praised Haney for perseverance, emphasizing the willpower required to compete in the face of such disadvantages. Also discussed the fight's wider ramifications for the boxing community, pointing out that it highlighted the difficult realities that fighters face, such as opponents who don't meet weight requirements but still go forward with fights. He claimed that this should alter how fans view the sport and the difficulties that fighters face today. This is a brief clip from Devin Haney's initial public message, posted on Instagram following his devastating loss. He drew Garcia's attention to the disparity in weight and invited her to try again later. Despite the circumstances, Haney pointed out that Ryan was successful that evening, and that's okay. Only Allah knows if I will be able to run it back and give the fans a fair fight at a predetermined weight. That being said, I am currently making up for my missed Ramadan days by hanging out with my family and friends. Once I've finished making up the days I lost during Ramadan, I would like to thank everyone who made this possible, particularly my supporters. I will update you on the following developments. The head of Golden Boy Promotions, who replied in the comments that Garcia would not be rematching, didn't seem to be impressed by Haney's congratulations to De La Hoya in the statement. Haney sent best wishes to Eddie Hearn, the head of Matchroom Boxing, but a rematch is not happening. De La Hoya responded, "Good luck with your profession as well as with Eddie, the European promoter trying to make a name for himself in the US." That's all I have to say for now. Remember to like. According to Ryan Garcia, a 140-pound fighter, it is unlikely that he will face Devin again. With some major names on his radar, the 25-year-old intends to advance and wait far outside of the ultra-lightweight class. How do you feel about this? Will Devin and Ryan Garcia square off again at 140 pounds? Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to make sure you never miss out on movies like these. We appreciate your time and we'll see you in the next one.